Hello, my name is Robert Dean Steele, and this is your daily Bible class. We're looking at the book of James, chapter 1, and today we're looking at the last portion of chapter 1. It says, those who consider themselves religious and yet do not keep tight rein on their mouths deceive themselves, and their religion is worthless. Think about that for a moment. Here you are, you're walking around, hey, I'm a pious individual. I've got this thing together. Yes, sirree, sir. I've got it all together. I remember years ago, I was traveling with one of my brothers in the Lord. He says, you know, God is really doing something in my life. I mean, I've really got this thing together. And then someone cut him off, and immediately he stuck his head out the window, gave the guy a one-finger salute, and began to yell at him, hey, don't you know what you're doing? And then all of a sudden, he comes back and says, I guess I still got a little bit of work to do. I said, yes, you do. You see, you may say to someone, hey, I'm a Christian. I'm pious. I'm holy. I'm a man of God. I'm a woman of God. But listen, if you don't control your tongue, he says, your religion is worthless. Whatever you say will be denounced and put down by what you say. You see, our walk needs to line up with our talk. Think about that. Then he goes on to say, the religion that God our Father accepts is pure and faultless. He says, you want a religion that is pure and faultless? Well, first of all, you got to control your tongue. Then he goes on to say this, also to look after the widows and the orphans in their distress. He says, your Christianity has to have some practical application. Take care of the widows and orphans. Take care of those that are less fortunate. Take care of the homeless. Take care of those that are in hospital. Take care of those who cannot or will not be able to repay you. That's what true religion is all about. It's about loving people in the name of the Lord. One time, the leader of the Salvation Army, William Booth, was asked, can you give us in one word what your organization is all about? He said, yes, others. You got to think about others. You got to put others before yourself. He says, that's what James says, your religion is pure and faultless when you do this. And he says, lastly, he says this, you got to keep yourself from being polluted by the world. Think about that. There's all kinds of pollution out there that comes upon you. But world pollution is the worst. We're not talking about, the atmosphere. We're not talking about, the water or those sort of things. We're talking about being polluted by the morals of this world, by societal values. The values that you and I should be led by is the values of the kingdom, of righteousness, peace, joy, fruitfulness. We should be looking at the fruit of the Spirit. Those are the things that we should be led by. It says the children of God are led by God. Today, we need to be led by God. Remember, you are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy person, unique, called out by God. Why in heaven's name would you want to live like the world? Well, I need to, be a testimony. Then be a testimony of righteousness. People need to see that you're different. Don't walk as close to the world as you can. Stand out and be separate. Come out from among them and serve the Lord. That's what James is saying today. My name is Robert Dean Steele. This is your daily Bible class. You have yourself a great and godly day.